My name is Justin Marzler, and this is my COETAIL Course 5 project. Let me go through a few things here with you. Goals for the project. I had several goals for this project. I wanted to try to infuse as much technology as possible wherever I could into this Unit 6 outline. Okay. I had to keep the other geometry teacher, Heather, up to date. She's not a COETAILer, so since we worked together as a common planning team, she had to be on board with everything that I was doing, which means that I had to show her things and kind of go through things with her before we could go any further. I wanted to deliver content differently than when I was 15. Learning surface area, learning volume for three-dimensional objects could be exciting, could be pretty dry at the same time. Finally, like anything, got to be flexible. If anything goes wrong, you got to just roll with it sometimes. All right. I also had some net standards that I felt that I met. First one here, facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. You betcha. It definitely happened. Model digital age work and learning. That definitely happened with some video blogs about what the students were doing. And engage in professional growth and leadership. As I said previously, definitely had to bring Mrs. Hoden on board with everything that I was doing so she could teach her classes the same exact thing as I was teaching my classes. There were several content standards that, of course, we met here, seeing as ASK has now adopted the Common Core state standards. First of all, explain volume formulas and use them to solve problems. That definitely happened when we're studying the volume of these objects. Visualize relationships between two-dimensional, three-dimensional objects. We looked at flat pictures of what it was that the students were building, followed by, obviously, the three-dimensional objects when they were finished. And apply geometric concepts in modeling situations. We built a model that seems to fit that standard just fine. I used quite a bit of technology while delivering the lessons for this unit. First of all, my iPad was quite handy, which I'm using right now, in fact. I use my iPhone, which is filming this film right now. I use my starboard, which you see behind me, quite a bit. I use the internet for source material, for uploading things, showing students how to use Gmail, how to use Google Docs, this sort of thing. I use Moodle, which I also uploaded source materials for the students to look through. I obviously use PowerPoint right now that you see. And I also use Splashtop, which is remotely connecting my computer to my iPad right now, which is quite handy. Introducing the unit. We have a unit in geometry involving surface area and volume of three-dimensional objects, such as this pyramid or perhaps even this triangular prism right here. Okay? Students need to know formulas, and they need to be able to work with these. Just for fun, we thought we would create three-dimensional objects that were polyhedra. So things like this icosahedron, here's another slightly more colorful one, including even this great round octahedron, which has all of these different shapes and sizes. Quite a challenge for students. When we first introduced the unit, of course, I had some paperwork to hand out to the students. I gave them a timeline of what to expect when. I passed out paper explaining the expectations, along with the rubric, of course, how I was going to grade things. Third, I asked for questions. I said, this is what's going to happen. You're going to upload 4 video blogs along the way as to your progress for making such a nice, beautiful object like this. Links to these papers that I have listed here behind me will be available on my blog, of course, to share. Reactions and outcomes were better than expected. Student reactions, pretty much as I would have expected. Many questions. There was, of course, some whining regarding due dates and the amount of workload and so on and so forth. The outcome was generally really good. A few minor hiccups. I had to help a few students upload things into Google Drive, the class Gmail address. I did have to make a couple of videos myself showing students how the construction process worked, which was to be expected. My goals were met. I could have been happier. Mrs. Hogan's classes did pretty well also. Evidence of the student learning you'll see here in the next few video clips regarding how the students did. I had 85 of these or so to look through, 4 per student at about 1 minute to 2 minutes each. Made quite a bit of television to watch for.
The polyhedron that I'm going to build is the cube from the Platonic solids group. Since my polyhedron is a cube, all the sides are the same size. This means that they will all have the same dimensions. Right now, my plan is to make all 6 sides 5 inches. The volume formula of a cube is s cubed, where s is the length of any edge of the cube since all edges have the same length. For my cube, since all the edges are 5 inches, I'm going to do 5 cubed, which would come out to be 125 inches cubed. I finished my project and I already turned it in, so I have nothing to show you, but making the polyhedron was not easy. The hard part was cutting out the net and making all the sides the same length because I did mine on poster board, which made it harder to cut.
It is coming together great. Progress is good. What was easy? I guess folding the stuff, I don't know. I mean, I had to fold like 30 of them.
I figured a tetrahedron, how it goes, and it's 3 triangles at the top and 1 at the bottom. And I started doing it and I'm almost done. I did this so far, just need to color it. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Potato. I will be making an icosahedron. My easiest approach would be to use a big box or multiple of them. Hello, my name is Banana. My net for my icosahedron will look like a bunch of triangles attached to each other. Hello, my name is Pineapple. Hello, my name is Tomato. And as you can see, my icosahedron is going great. I finished the whole net, which is 20 triangles, and so far I've gone through 1/3 of it, the top and the middle. So far I just need the bottom. As you can see, it's really tight held together, and it's a bit difficult because not all the triangles are exactly the same size, so I had to push them in together a bit tightly. So what I have to do now is just add the bottom, and that's it. The final product is going great.
Next time, this is what we'll try. I may restructure the rubric. I may award points differently in some other ways, restructure it that way. I want to carve out time, I think, during this unit to do some absentee videos. I want to be able to just show students what it is they missed in class. And I think that could be a good thing that I can try next year. I think requiring fewer video clips might be in order. Certainly there was a lot for me to wade through, and I know that students could make things a little bit shorter. I want to make better use of Google Docs and Google Drive in general, because I know our vice principal uses this for instant and achievement referrals. It could be used in a classroom quite easily. All right, my greatest learning here at COETAIL? Well, ultimately technology will need to be infused into my teaching, and technology should be treated as useful, not as scary. Failing with technology, or even failing technology itself, is okay, and at least there's some sort of genuine learning experience that's happening, right? This is how I do this is not how I do this. That sort of thing happens. That's life. Redefinition. I don't think didn't quite hit the mark on redefinition, but I think it's a step in the right direction. As far as the summer model goes, substitution, yes, definitely video logs can substitute for other journals. This makes sense. Augmentation, yes, that happened. And functionality did increase. Obviously, it's easier for me to read or watch videos at home than it is to take 75 or 85, whatever journals home to read. Modification, a little, but I mean by this I mean students who went beyond what I asked, created graphics, background music, this sort of thing. I was quite impressed with. Didn't ask for that. They went above and beyond. Finally, redefinition. No new tasks were created, although I did have a few good ideas, I think, for next year. My personal learning network, well, the PLN here will grow as I look for new bits of technology. I found out how to set up a class email address through reading a blog to begin with. Okay, that I had not known how to do that before. I found other items that I infused into this unit. Some simple things about perspective drawing that I told students to go out and look at. Quizlet, which I already blogged about and used easily within one particular assignment within just this unit itself. My personal learning network will expand as I reflect on my teaching within ASK. As I alluded to earlier, definitely want to tap into Google Docs as the vice principal here at Where do we go from here? Well, here at ASK, we're switching to a non-block 55-minute schedule, so we'll see 6 classes in a day instead of the normal 3 out of 4 periods. So shorter face time with the students means I'll need to make more leaner lessons, so to speak. Homework quiz structure will be different, so I'll need to maybe tap into some technology to address those needs. There is also some hint of cross-curricular collaboration. This summer I've got summer school going on again, which is usually a time for me to catch up and usually a time for me to at least be creative. That's all I've got. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.